So, day 9. And what does it actually feel like at the start of a new project? Well, it feels exciting. I mean, when I think back to when I first started up with the saucepans, it actually felt quite different from what it feels now. At that point, it kind of felt like I was stepping out into an empty void. I was very unsure about what I was doing. I was kind of driven by this blind confidence, seemingly. You know, I was on such a mission. I had such passion in my sales that I knew I was going to go out there and achieve what I was going to achieve. I just wasn't quite sure how I was setting about doing it. Now, on the other hand, at the start of this mission, well, I know what my big vision is. And indeed, I've got a lot more confidence in my own knowledge and my ability. I've refined my skills as such since I started with the cookware. And what does that do? Well, that certainly helps me to move forward, but it also leaves me asking myself more questions, because at the end of the day, the more we know, seemingly the more we understand how little we actually do know. So in this pursuit of constant growth and evolution, greater change as such, and given what I've been writing about today in drafting up this first draft of the weather forecast book, I thought I'd just take the time to share with you the 7 steps to successful change. Because as I've mentioned in my earlier videos, you know, it's having that vision in mind, having that end destination set, and then knowing what steps you can take to shorten the speed of time at which you ultimately bring about that change that you're striving for. So whether you're starting in business, whether you're starting a new project, whether you're just starting up in a new relationship, you know, we go through these same cycles of understanding. So here are the 7 steps to successful change. You might actually like to grab a pen and paper at this point to write them down. The first one's very much understanding, identifying a problem, and then revealing the root of its cause. So if you spot a problem, quite often we tolerate problems to the point where we just accept them as being our normality. Well, if that problem reveals itself to you, i.e. if that tolerance level snaps, so to speak, if you actually get to that point where you just think, I just cannot tolerate this problem any further, well, then you go through the process of identifying where that problem actually stems from. And in identifying the root of its cause, you can then start to generate simple solutions. So the very first thing to do in setting out to achieve successful change is to identify the root of that problem and then to reveal it to a wider world. You've then got to set out getting that wider audience to actually connect to that problem, making it relevant to them so that they too almost feel incensed by it. You know, they become driven by that passion. They gain that responsibility that means that they've really got to take action to join you on this mission to bring about the change that eradicates the problem. So between you, as part 3, you start to really seek these solutions. And you're generating solutions rather than actually looking for them. You've found the problem. What you're doing is generating solutions collectively. And actually point 4, you then collectively want to set up this vision, which is in line with everybody's values. A value-driven vision, one that sets out to align everybody's actions towards this ultimate common goal that you all share. Finally, well, point 5, you then actually want to set out to pioneer, profitable pioneers as I like to call them. You want to support these people in their journey. So it might be that in sharing the cause, in kind of revealing the root of the problem and getting that to be of paramount importance to other people so that they take ownership of it, they take responsibility to actually help you to generate these solutions to bring about this change that ultimately you're all after. Within that group of people, there's going to be some that are more passionate, more actionary, more able to bring about greater change, the leaders, if you will. And if you can identify them and actually use them as your pioneers to further spread your message, by perhaps even incentivising them. I mean, I like to call them the profitable pioneers because it stands to reason that they should benefit from proceeding with your mission at greater speed. Send them out in the field to scatter your message, to inspire more people to get involved. And then in doing so, reveal what it is that you're actually trying to do. Reveal this mission to people, communicate it to them, spread the message, spread the word. And finally, celebrate the success of other people. So people who've successfully made this transition to change, who are benefiting from those results, share that success to inspire others to join the cause. So those are my 7 steps to successfully managing change. And indeed, they fit in very neatly with the development cycles. So I hope you enjoyed that, knowing that, understanding that, and really putting that into practice as you bring about this change, as you set out as this agent to bring about a brighter future. It'll sure help you on your way. So by all means, listen to them again. Do take notes and consider how this can help you in your progress. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.